All right. So getting back to the what if question of it all. Before I go, but I want to preface this by saying and come back around to the question of imposter syndrome. Okay. All of you are going to have had different experience, exposure, and practice with drawing and drawing ability. What I want to really stress right now, here in this moment, is that even if you struggle with drawing or you don't feel confident with your drawing or you've had very little experience with drawing, this work can still move forward. And I want you all to be able to approach this practice with confidence. Now, I want you to practice drawing. I want you to keep pushing. I want you to get better all the time. And there's a lot of different ways that we can get better. And one of those ways is to draw every day and draw all the time. But this little exercise is designed to give you guys some muscles to flex that don't depend as much on drawing right away. And then you can build drawings or use drawings to execute later. So like I said, with my what if thinking, it's almost like an improv game, but there's sort of two real categories for what if thinking, right? There's world-based, big idea what if thinking, and then there's object or thing-based what if thinking. So first and foremost, what you should all do, all of you on each and every team listening in right now, is I want you guys to make some lists, okay? And I want you to make a list of things under world. So this could be things like forest, the grocery store, school locker, amusement park, bathroom, anything and everything, things in your life, things that you love, things that you're interested in. And then make a separate list of objects and things: snakes, cowgirls, jet skis, football players, flowers, cats, anything and everything. Make a long list, spend 5-10 minutes each just making tons and tons of lists of things in worlds and in objects and things. And then you can start to play and bounce and react to those things in fun ways. So I like cats. So I'm going to start with a cat. And you can use your what if questions to build off something as simple as a cat. Like, what if a cat was on a football team? So right now, that's an incredibly stupid idea. It's totally silly. It's super random. It would never work. But I'll guarantee you, many of you right now are starting to see the entertainment and the possibility of a story about a cat that's on a football team. Well, what kind of football team is it? What if the cat is 7 feet tall and muscular? What if the cat was the quarterback? You can continue to build and add just from a simple combination. What if there was a cat that barked like a dog? Or reverse it. What if a dog barked like a cat? So again, it's an incredibly simple inversion of things that suddenly opens up the door to a possibility. What would happen to a German Shepherd, a super intimidating dog trained to be a guard dog, and it meowed like a cat? What kind of story would that dog have? And hopefully a good, simple what if question can really lead you into more complex ideas. But the key here is to go crazy. Don't be afraid to do something silly. What if a cat had his head on his butt? And that was a really weird what if, but go crazy. Don't restrict yourself. And you don't need to draw to be able to think of ideas like this. Combine things. Think about opposites. If it's up, what's it like down? What if an opera singer had to work in a librarian's office? What if what if everybody was born with no mouths and only one person could speak on the planet? Whatever. Use your imagination. Don't limit yourself. Use your imagination and have fun with it. And try to come up with lots and lots and lots of ideas. And you don't need to draw a thing. You can collect clippings. You can use Google Images. You can write down words. But if you can, make it something meaningful and personal to you. Again, think of the things you love, the objects you love, the places you love, the worlds you love. Think of things that have moved you or make you feel. Think of emotions. And if you can do all those things and combine all those things, you will begin to craft what if questions. And those what if questions are going to build towards character. And it's next week that character takes the spotlight. So I want you to imagine with your what if questions, how do you build towards character? So you guys are going to all try this on your own, but make a list of world, make a list of objects and things, come up with lots of ideas, be crazy, use your imagination, and don't stop. And then react to each other. React to the lists of the other people on your team. Share your lists, combine, cut them up onto little pieces of paper and throw them in a hat and pull them out randomly. Sometimes randomness can give you the best answers. And literally, it's as simple as that.
What if there was a little clown who stole money from people's pockets? What if there was an immortal cat who watched over a flower field? What if there was a girl who could control plants?
What if a criminal came across himself when he was a child? What if a man had to accept the fact that his best friend was only imaginary? What if a girl battled her creativity so that she could focus in class?
In a world where the only communication was through telephones, two people broke a wall. Only one tree remained on a flooded planet. A kid dressed up as a witch for Halloween fell through a portal and became the queen of a witch kingdom.